Good morning out there in YouTube land. Well, it's time for part 4 of the Shriner's Parade Car Complete Restoration and Refit. This week we'll reinstall the front tire, we'll install a set of set screws and the rear drive hub, and we'll fabricate the fuel tank bracket and install the fuel tank. Hopefully you'll enjoy today's video and have enjoyed the video series so far. As always, like, share, subscribe, and comment. I do like hearing from you all. Thank you. Enjoy the video. Okay, we put the front tire on. It really works nice. Had a bad tire, but it runs real nice now. Yeah, here we are. Here's the back hub. We need to take care of the play that's in there. So the keyway does not fit very well. There's just too much clearance there. I think what I'll need to do is put a set of set screws in there. That way we can tighten it down rock solid against that shaft. Now the other side, that's the freewheeling. So what we did on it was that we put a grease zert in that. Okay, let's go ahead and take this off and get her over to the mill and get it machined. There's that keyway. Putting in a V-block for the hub to fit into. That way it'll keep it in line with the vise, keep it true. I used the vise itself for a stop on the back there for the depth. Here we're putting in the edge finder, and that way we will find where the edge of that jaw is. That way we can go over halfway for the set screws. There we go. Now let me set 0. Here we're going to use a starter bit. That way on them radiuses it works a lot nicer when you do. Now we'll install the clearance bit for the 5/16 18 threads that we're going to put in here for the Allen screw. Now we'll drill the through hole. And now we'll put the center in. That will hold the tap. It keeps that tap lined up nice and straight so you get good threads. Okay, here we go. Now we'll go ahead and cut the threads. Makes it real nice when you have that center. Now we're going to put in a countersink to go in and deburr the hole. And here we go. Okay, it's all cleaned up and ready for that set screw. This is the same as the last threaded hole we just did, so we'll skip on to the end. Okay, well, we have the hub drilled and ready for the Allen screw, so let's get it over and get it on. Okay, we have the hub on, we have the tire on. I think at this point we're about ready to get started on the gas tank. Here you'll see I have spot welded on a little bracket here that I'm going to mount one end of the horizontal bracket on. The other end I've tack welded on an upright, and that's tack welded to the battery box. Eventually we'll weld that solid, and then we'll weld this top part there solid, and we'll have a bolt which will go there and will support the other end, and it will tie all of this stuff into one section going into the frame. I have the horizontal upper section here. We have drilled that for a clearance hole for the fuel line, and we're also going to put in the two little tabs on the end, and there'll be a couple of holes drilled in there, and those holes will accept the little studs which are sticking out of the gas tank. here's that gas tank, and let's get that around. There's those little studs I'm talking about. You can see them a little better now at each end there. And those will go in that horizontal bracket. And here's that bracket. We're boring the holes in there now for those little studs that we just saw. So here we are. We're going to set it up here and try it out for a fit. Now we'll weld this joint once we make sure that the tank is going to fit. Well, the moment of truth. Looks like the tank is going to work. The next thing I'll need to do is to come up between the tank and the motor there with a bracket to tie the tank in and to hold it. I'll have to make a bracket that goes up on top of the tank there. There's 2 holes up there that you can mount that bracket to. Okay. Now we have to have that bracket in the center because we still have to be able to check the oil there. All right, there's the bracket sitting there. There's the upright. We're machining the little top portion to go on there that has the stud in it. It is now welded on. Okay. And there's the bracket which goes on the tank. We have that made now. And let's we'll check the fit here in just a moment. There it is. Looks like it fits great to me. Okay, looks like we have the gas tank on, the bracket made. Looks like everything's working well, what we wanted. So, until next week, goodbye.